Hello, dear students. Today we will take the second lesson of your physics portion, force and laws of motion. First lesson we have already completed. Force. What is force? Actually, force is an external effort. The external effort which may move a body at rest. The body which is at rest, we apply force over it and cause motion of it, or stop a moving body, or a body is in motion, we can apply force over it so that it can stop, or change the speed or direction of moving body. If a moving body is already moving and we apply force over it, it can be stopped and we can change the direction of it also with the help of the external force or applied force, or change the shape and size of a body due to the force or the application of external force. We can change the shape of the object. That means these um, these these are the effects which are caused by the application of the force or external force, and these are the effects of the force, and by which we can explain the force. There are five these effects approximately. May That is, it causes motion of a body, it stops the moving body, it causes change in speed of the body, it causes change in direction of moving body, it causes change in shape and size of a body. And this uh, force, how it causes the motion of a body, and actually there are two terms related to it. This is the balanced force and unbalanced force. What is balanced and unbalanced? The balanced on and unbalanced force. How? Actually, these are the types of force: balanced and unbalanced force. What is balanced force? If two forces act on a body in opposite direction and the forces are equal, then the resultant force acting on a body is zero. I will explain it like this. For example, this is a body which is at rest. It is a body at rest. One type of force is towards this side and another force, and the F1 is equal to F2. The body will not move either to this side, either to this side. That means the body is at rest. This is known as balanced force. That means when the two types of force, they cancel each other, and the resultant force, I mean here say the resultant force is zero. Resultant force is zero. This is known as balanced force. You might have seen in the tug of war, when the two parties, they pull the rope, party 1 and party 2. When they pull the rope, if both the parties apply equal force on it, the rope does not move either side. That is the example of balanced force. Now, what is unbalanced force? If two forces act on a body in opposite direction and one force is greater than the other, then the resultant force is not equal to zero. That is, if a body is present over here, it is a body, one party or one force F1 is pulling towards this side and F2 is pulling towards that side. if F2 is greater, F2, if this force is greater than this force, then the body will move towards F1. That is, the F1 force is more than the force of F2. That is why the body moved towards F1. This force is known as unbalanced force. Unbalanced force. And there are important 2 points which you have to remember in this balanced and unbalanced force. Actually, this is acceleration. It is the rate of change of velocity. The unbalanced force, it provides the acceleration, and the balanced force, there is no acceleration. That means constant speed might, the balanced force might produce constant speed. I will explain these 2 points in this force of friction. What is friction? Actually, friction is the opposing force, or the force which opposes the motion of an object over a surface. When an object is moving over a surface, the force in the opposite direction of the force is known as friction. Then the 2 points in this are, if the force acting on a body is unbalanced, its speed or direction of motion changes. For example, this is the body. I will apply unbalanced force over it. I will apply unbalanced force. I will pull it. How fast does the body come towards me? You have to monitor the speed of, or you can say acceleration of the pen. If I will put lot of force over it, and the body will move like this, that means the acceleration is there. Acceleration in a fast way. That is, right from this, I will start pulling it. The acceleration of the body will change. That means it will increase. It is the first point, that if the force acting on a body is unbalanced, the force must be unbalanced, is the first requirement. And its speed or direction of motion changes. Its speed, that means the acceleration, it causes acceleration. Unbalanced force causes acceleration. That means rate of change of velocity. Next point is, if the force acting on a body is balanced, the object will move with constant speed. It is more important to understand here. For example, if this is a body resting on a surface, that surface, it produces also, it is in rest. That means there exists the force of friction. Friction is there. If I will apply force over it, then the body will not move. That means my force is less than the force of the friction, because the body does not, or the frictional force does not allow the body to move. But when I apply more force over it, the body starts moving with a constant speed. Like this, I will put force over it, and the body will move like this. This is the constant speed. That means my force is enough to, or my force is equal to the force of friction. This force of friction is nullified by the force of mind, and therefore result in the constant speed. That means constant speed, or you can say balanced force, also can cause constant speed of the object. Thank you. Have a nice day.